Okay.
You're with Tyler Johnstone. Tyler, how's practice been, kind of that midway point?
It's really competitive. Coach Helfrich came up after practice and said this is the best one of the day, or the best one of the spring ball. And so we kind of set a new standard today with just through competition and the effort everybody's been giving out there, and everything's really coming together. So
he says that, but could you get a sense of that, just kind of being a part of it, that it was a good day?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot. I mean, no injuries today. That was always a plus. Everybody was really high tempo, moving around. Nobody was getting yelled at for not hustling off the field or on the field. And like I say, it was just everybody was kind of on their assignments all day, both on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. And like I said, it was really solid. Everybody was just giving it all out there.
From your experience, is this kind of the point, though, in spring where that kind of happens, where you have that kind of it steps up a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. There's always a point during fall camp or spring ball. Generally, it's generally in the halfway point where things kind of start clicking for a bunch of the younger guys, and everyone really is able to come together and kind of fly around and handle their assignments properly, and really step up their game and kind of start moving forward. So we've kind of seen a lot of that today.
For you personally, obviously the injury, but how are things going for you this spring? And I guess kind of how do you assess where you're at physically?
Things are going great. I've been able to do a lot more than I thought I would. I'm doing a lot of rehab with the strength coaches off to the side, and they're working us, man. I have a full shirt of sweat right here, and it's tough work, but we like doing it, so I'm just ready to get back.
You say that's surprising, I guess. Where did you initially, after the injury, did you think you'd be able to do what you're doing now? And I guess kind of where did you think you'd be at this point?
I knew I was going to be at this point this far in the recovery process, but I didn't know it was going to be as physically taxing as it is. But it's fun. I like to be able to leave practice still tired as if I did practice. So that's a good feeling. I feel better about myself when that happens. Oh, the walk-ons. That was always one big thing for all of us. It didn't really make a whole ton of sense, how scholarship players could eat, but then the walk-ons would put in just as much work, even more work in some cases, and then they would have to go home hungry. It didn't really make a lot of sense to anybody or any of us. So, that's huge for them, and it's a huge step. I don't know when that's going to start. I haven't looked up the details on that. But, that's huge, so we're all really excited about it. We're excited about being able to eat with the entire team finally.
What about having extra access to more food? Is that really a big deal for you guys?
That is huge. For me, my problem is I'm not the best cook in the world yet. You know what I mean? I need to start getting some recipes down, I think. But so it's a lot easier when you can just go into this amazing cafeteria we have here, and we have great chefs, great cooks, and a lot of things made to order. So it's nice when you go in, then you have pretty much a homemade meal every single day. All 3 meals, that's going to be insane because we only have 1 meal a day as it is right now. And we stretch that as much as we possibly can, and it's really nice knowing that we don't have to go buy our own food anymore.
Is it tough for guys to budget their scholarship money food-wise and not go out and buy the new Air Jordans and save it for food?
It is dang near impossible. We get around $1,200 a month on our scholarship, and after your living expenses, bills, and then grocery shopping, you have. It's pretty much, do you want to have fun or do you want to eat? And that's kind of what you kind of got to decide on. So, fun wins about, I'd say, half the time. For the guys that don't gain weight, I think fun has to win. But, I struggled myself a little bit this last term, how to kind of go to my parents and say, hey, can I get a little extra money, because I had to spend a little more this term. And, so it's going to be huge having those 3 meals a day. I don't think we're going to have any more weight loss issues.
Could you have weight gain issues, though? Are you worried about that?
We do a pretty good job here about, all the food we eat is healthy. It's just the amount of which you eat. So I don't think we're going to have too much issue with the weight gain thing. I think most people on our team are trying to gain weight, and there's very few trying to lose. So we're doing pretty good in that regard.